Hi. Today we're gonna do something different. We are actually going to play a demo of the game called Slay the Princess. What intrigued me was actually the art style. I don't know more about it than the art style, so I'm actually very excited to jump into the game and see what it has to offer. It is supposed to come out at 2023, so sometime next year. The only thing we know is that you're here to slay the princess. Don't believe her lies. That's all we know. And I think we should head into the game and see. Okay, let's go. Content warning. This is a horror game, and it is not intended for all the audiences. Oh. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects. If this poses as health risk to you, you can turn off the animations in the preferences. Okay. Black Tabby Games. Okay. Let me just... Wait, can I play with my controller? I can! That's beautiful. Look at it! I hope the art style will stay like that, because it reminds me a lot of my sketchbooks when I were in art school. So that's why I was very intrigued by playing this game. So yeah, but let's see. Okay. Also, this demo is actually free on Steam, so if you want to play it by yourself, you should go do that. Maybe before you watch this, I don't know. But yeah, I think we should head into the game. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
Oh.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Oh. Why? Okay. Explore the end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can someone else do this? Oh god, we have so many options. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Oh god. Oh, what should we choose? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? I think that would be me.
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Oh. Well, he has a point. I mean, but yeah. I was supposed to say, why should we kill her? But if we don't, it's the end of the world. Oh, we're back here. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Oh, that's kind of dark. Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Walk towards the cabin. Turn around and leave. I want to see what he says with, have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Oh.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
I don't know. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Should we try that one?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Oh.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
But then maybe we should just keep her there?
Before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Okay.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
Okay.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Okay. I feel like I need a couple more explanation though. Like, why?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
I think the people is the problem here, right? Oh. But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world? Yeah. If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Mm-hmm. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've
True.
made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Oh. Damn, he's convincing me. Okay, if you don't tell me why she's dangerous, I'm not going to kill her.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out. Which she will, unless you do something about it.
Is she bad luck or something? I don't know. Okay, what happens if she gets out then? I want specifics.
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job. She's a princess. People will listen to her, because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
Can someone else do this? Okay. Look, I'll go to the cabin and talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. I'm sold. Okay, this one seems more reasonable.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies. And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out. Then each and every one of us is doomed. So sure, go, talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
The narrator could be lying too, though. I'm just
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Okay.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed. Gonna meet the princess.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Oh. Damn. This gets me excited to bring out my sketchbook again and start drawing stuff. I like this kind of simple art style, just like the sketching art style. I don't know, I like it. Sorry.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay. Take the blade, enter the basement. I think we should take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Or did we make a bad choice? Maybe we shouldn't have took the blade. Enter the basement. Uh-oh. I'm scared. Is she really that bad?
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
It's me!
It's commanding, almost as though she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi! Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you? Should I just say hi? I feel like that's me.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Yes, ma'am. I mean...
You walk down the stairs.
She
and
pretty.
lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
Okay.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Or something. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. No, I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. Yeah, let's just talk.
So, why'd you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it and then we can chat?
She makes a compelling point. What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Look at her. It's not like she's a threat.
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
Oh.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Oh, should we drop it? We don't really know. Well, it looks like she's chained up, but she could have gotten free and is like faking it, that she's still chained up, and then she takes the knife and kills us. So...
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
That might have been a mistake.
Poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Really?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And
Right.
if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Oh, she's scary.
Do you hear the conviction in her voice? Do you see the razor sharpness in her gaze? I don't think she's bluffing. She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
But I don't wanna. I wanna see what happens. she hasn't really posed as a threat yet, but it could also be because she's chained up. What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us? Are you sure she's not armed? I'm sorry, can we just talk?
You're so close. Don't give up. You've come this far. No, this is a good idea. Maybe we can de-escalate things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh? Threatened now, are we? You poor thing. Drop the knife. Of course we can talk.
Why does she sound so calm? Should we drop it or kill her? Or not? Oh god. I'm not doing it.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Crap. Squint at the princess while holding onto the blade.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back.
Squinting competition.
The two of you are gonna do this forever, aren't you?
Yes. Squint at the princess even harder.
You squint even harder. So does she.
It said staring contest.
At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You
Ah, I
can't
blinked.
keep squinting forever.
What do I choose? Should I drop it? I want to drop. Okay, I'll drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Oh.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face,
Cute.
unarmed.
Specifically unarmed.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is a pretty awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? Should we flirt with her? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're going to end the world. Should we flirt with her? I want to do that.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to try. There's people out here who think you're a threat to the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty.
Ugh.
Any honorific should do, really.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this one now. No. How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Well, I will try. Okay, there's people out here who think you're a threat to the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Oh.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think I'm some sort of monster?
That's a scary stare.
Did they even bother to tell you how I'm supposed to end the world? Because that just doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd be capable of.
Oh. What are you going to do if I let you out of here? I was hoping you'd tell me.
I don't know how to destroy the world, if that's what you're asking.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
Look, at the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
And I don't really trust anyone that's talking to me right now.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Exactly.
That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or any other number of good things that I'm sure you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind trust. So, do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
I don't trust anyone. I don't trust strangers.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
Ooh. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here. And if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
What do you mean, cut your hand off?
She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting. Right, she is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, we talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
No?
You know why you're here.
Examine the chains. I'm going to keep you locked away down here, at least for a bit. We can get to know each other better while I decide what to do. Oh. Yeah.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
She doesn't seem very happy.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here.
The text
You
changed.
can make it easier for both of us if you help. And if you don't,
Is she pissed?
I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Oh, now she's showing her true colors.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Maybe it's just her personality. Help her escape. I made my choice. I'm locking her in the basement. Yeah, I don't want to release her and I don't want to kill her yet. So this is probably the best option.
I know you think this is a fair compromise, but it isn't. No one wins here. It's a chance we'll have to take. We can make this work. If we just stay here and keep watch, no one has to die.
You're making a mistake.
I am.
You turn your back to the princess and make your way to the stairs.
It won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Oh god.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice? I don't think she's bluffing. Either way, she dropped her mask, didn't she? You can still turn around and finish the job.
No, we're sticking to the plan and locking her down here. Oh, thank God. I was afraid I already committed to not slaying her. If I press this one, does it mean that I kill her? God, this is very hard.
It's never too late to do the right thing. Now hurry.
Do I kill her?
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle.
What? I have?
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
Uh-oh.
We shouldn't have hesitated. But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
Oh, she looks crazy.
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Whoops.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
I thought we were friends.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is.
We're dying.
Everything goes black, and you die.
The real slay of the princess starts here. Chapter 2. The Fury.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Anyone get deja vu?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The narrator's voice is a little more like husky. Yeah, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu? No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us has been here.
Oh.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
So we're fooling the narrator now for this to being our first time. And we don't trust the narrator or the princess. Great.
There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's going to kill us again.
Voice of the broken.
Oh, is there another one of us in here?
Is there another one of us in here?
If you go to the cabin, you might as well just throw yourself at her feet and beg for mercy. You are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff that pathetic little voice to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Okay. Oh, don't you worry. I'll gladly slay that princess. She got it coming. Lie. Yep. Okay. Definitely going to slay that princess. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Silently proceed to the cabin. Well, she did kill us, but okay, I'm gonna commit to killing her.
Such magnificent gusto. We'll all be in the clear in no time.
I'm committing.
I have one last warning for you. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yes, sir.
It's not her lies that'll stop us. I must admit, I'm a little worried about going back in there. I don't want to be as much of a downer as my new roommate, but we were definitely outclassed last time. She seems more demon than princess.
Oh.
Ignore them, they don't know what they're talking about. She's just a princess. Don't get all in your head about it.
What is the narrator not telling us?
The interior of the cabin is larger than it should be. The only item of furniture is a plain wooden table.
There's no
with
windows.
a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Glass by the windows? Wasn't it there before?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
And the walls are different too. Cool. Maybe we should just enter the basement. I'm gonna
The
try.
door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old wooden staircase. The steps are wide and deep. The air seeping up from below is heavy and oppressive, with an odd, eggy stink to it.
Eggy.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Fierce.
Who's there?
She's pissed.
Somehow even fiercer than it was before. Of course it is.
And we don't have the blade. Great.
Don't let it intimidate you. You're playing a dangerous game by coming down here unarmed.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
Why even bother with the knife? It wouldn't have done us any good. We should just give up and pledge ourselves to her. You carefully make your way down the stairs. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, a large shackle leading from her wrist to the basement wall. Is it just me, or is she bigger than last time?
Yeah, she looks different.
It looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought. I told you. It's pointless.
I was wondering when I might have company. Free me from my bindings, and maybe I'll let you live for a while.
Wow. Thank you for playing. There's 7 endings in the demo and many more ways to die. I want to try to just go right into the business. Just do.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. You're here.
Just go in and slay her. I want to see if that is a difference from the ending we got, since there is 7 different endings. So I'm gonna do sweet. I always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la Revolution.
That's the spirit.
Oh, I pressed it.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a prince.
We're going through with this. Marching with the confident steps to slay a girl. Take the blade.
Take the blade.
Enter the basement. We're gonna speedrun this.
Her voice.
Who's there?
It's commanded. Don't let it.
Yeah.
Good.
Continue.
You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Are you here to kill me or something?
Yes. Steel your nerves and step forward.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
Do you hear the conviction in her voice? Do you see the razor sharpness in her gaze? I don't. She's unarmed. If you hesitate,
Let's just slay her.
you lunge forward without a moment's hesitation.
Oh.
You feel flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her heart.
Oh, she looks so not deserving of that.
Oh,
Oh,
this is it, isn't it?
she said
I'm
calmly.
almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming, but I have to wonder. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
There it is again. That razor
just
sharp
pissed
look
it
in her
off.
eyes and the terrifying conviction in her words. Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well. But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
I don't think it's over. Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has some kind of trick up her sleeve. Of course not. That's way too easy. That was too easy, yeah.
It's over. Don't get all worked up.
It's not.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Maybe it was the opposite.
Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of space. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
He fooled us. That's bullshit. Let me out of here. Okay. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world.
This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Were we the problem? Were we the problem?
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Hell no. Do you have any idea how to get us out the heck out of here? No, we're not
I
staying.
do, but you're probably not going to like it. The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
Oh,
I can hear everything you say, little voice. There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
He's right. It's the only way out.
Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
Oh.
Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it. Don't you dare.
I think the narrator is the bad guy right now. Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? Yes, we would be dead. Anything to get out of this hell. You're right, I didn't like that idea. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing, at least for a little while longer. We're gonna explore.
How astute. You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it. In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever.
We're stuck in a box.
I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
Is he talking about me? You better be right about this. I'll be pretty upset if we die. I'm not risking death over your weird hunch. Anything to get out of this hell. You're right. I didn't like that idea. I'm just going to stick around and do nothing. We have that option 2 times now. I'll go with the upper one.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate?
Whoa.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
Is the princess here?
The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
God. The specter. The specter? Chapter 2.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her.
We're gonna do it. Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Yes.
My tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time, you and I.
No.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
No.
That's fine. It wasn't very hard to kill her last time. We'll just do it again.
Maybe we should do the opposite of what the voice of the cold is saying now.
Is there another one of us in here? I've always been here. I've just gotten a little louder. And I'm ready for all of us to have a marvelous time. Just stay focused on the task at hand.
You trapped me here after I slew her last time. Slayed her? Slew? I never heard that word before. I'm not going to play along this time.
How unfortunate that the sole person capable of slaying the princess also seems to be somewhat insane.
Yes, I'm crazy.
Oh well, so long as you get the job done, it doesn't matter what sort of mental state you're in. I have one last warning for you. She will lie.
You're right. She won't be a problem.
The voice of the cold wants us to slay
I'm not
her
sure
right
I'm
away.
a fan of my new roommate. I
Yeah.
think there's a lot more to this situation than we've been told.
The situation couldn't be more straightforward. Just ignore him.
I want to go down into the cabin without the blade again.
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odour of dirt permeating the air. Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only item of furniture is an elegant antique table with a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Before you have a chance to even think about taking it, the top of a head appears from underneath the floorboards.
Oh shit.
Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
A ghost!
Ghost!
Oh, wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
I don't know, haunt us for the rest of our lives or something.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, killer. I guess we've got some
Hi.
things to talk about, haven't we? Like how you murdered me?
It was an accident. Cool. Well, that's my first time playing this demo, and if you guys want to see more, maybe we should try to get the other endings. Yeah, maybe I should do that. But thank you guys for watching. This was just a little one, and when a full game comes out, I will probably play it. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye!